everyone, Carmen Broxma here with Choose Joy with Carmen, and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I will be sharing the cards I created using this month's Sheetload of Cards sketch, along with some of the current and retired Stampin' Up! Products that I used. I am having so much fun being a part of Crafty Al's collaboration team of some amazing creators. To see what all the others have made, you will want to click on the hashtag in the title. If you find the hashtag is not working properly, then use the playlist link that I have provided in the description box below. This link will be updated shortly after all the videos from the collaboration team have been uploaded, which is 7 o'clock a.m. Central Time on the 2nd of each month. So let's take a look at this month's card sketch. So this month you will yield 8 cards if you follow this sketch exactly. I changed mine up a little bit, so I have a little bit more than 8, and I'll show you that here in a minute. And what I love about these sketches is she gives you all the supplies that you need. She tells you how many cards will be yielded from this design. She gives you the dimensions, and then she gives you some alternatives to creating these cards. And then on the back side, she gives you all the cutting dimensions and guides and stuff, and I just love this. So if this is something that you're interested in and you would like to play along as well, there is a video link in the description below with information on how you can download this sketch and a video link on more details on how to share what you have created. I have also provided in the description the hashtags you will use for this month if you want to share what you created on any social media platform. And also the hashtags are also up at the top of the sheet load as well. So you can find them in either place. So I think it's fun to play along. So if you decide you want to do that, when you use those hashtags, it's a way for us to search that hashtag to see what others have created. And so I hope you will join us. So now let me go ahead and show you some of the products I used. I used this all that dies, and I basically just used this little double banner in there in that die set. I used the butterfly from the Pretty Pop-Ups, and the Pretty Pop-Ups, they don't die cut it totally out, so it kind of just does, stays attached there in the middle. But you'll notice on my cards, I didn't want that to stay like that, so I ended up having to snip it off, and I'll show you what I did there. I brought in, again, the Regency Park Designer Series paper. I've got to, get this paper put away because I feel like I just keep using it over and over again. And I use the Beautifully Happy stamp set, which is a stamp set that you can only earn through Celebration, which is going to be ending at the end of this month. And I think you have to put in a $100 order in order to get this set for free. And I brought in a retired stamp set, which is called Watercolor Wings. And basically, I'm just using some of the little pieces in here just to create a little more to the butterfly that I cut out. And then I'm using the Celebrate Sunflowers, and I'm using the Thanks a Bunch sentiment. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cards. Okay, so this is really funny because when I first saw the sketch, let's look at the sketch here. I really liked how the top part here really showed off the designer series paper, and the bottom part was just a little, to me, a little compliment to the cards. And typically the way Alicia does it from Call Me Crafty Al is she you know, mixes it up. So on some cards, this designer series paper would be at the bottom, and then this designer series paper would be at the top. Well, I didn't want to do that because I didn't really want the bottom part because there's not that much that you see of that paper. So I went ahead and just stuck with keeping the main designer paper with the design that I like at the top, and then I just kind of brought in an accented um, designer paper at the bottom. The way I did it was I did 3 of uh, this paper right here, which the back side, see, so the one side is this, and then the back side is this. And this is just kind of what was left over, and I'll kind of talk about that here. But I cut it up, and then I also decorated the inside. Now, I wanted to add a little more, and I wanted to be able to use all the pieces, as much of the pieces, scrap pieces that I could use. So what I did is, like, I die cut like that little butterfly out of here, and like I said, like I showed you before, it's stood together. So I had to snip it right here, but then I wanted to be able to have that little body there, so that's when I brought in that stamp set and put the body and the antennas there. And then I used that other die that I showed you earlier to die cut out those double banners, and then I'm putting that right here on the side alongside my sentiment. But I still wanted a little more because I love the flowers in that one set. I wanted to use this here, and because I was making so many of these cards, there's not a die for it. So I had to go ahead and figure out a way how to use my Cameo Silhouette to die cut out several of these, because I did not want to fussy cut, because I'm having 3 flowers on each card for the amount of cards that I was making. So I will link at the end of this video and in the description box the video that I showed on what I did to create a bunch of these flowers so that I could use. So that is the first design, and then you open it up and it has the congratulations on reaching a whole new level of wonderful. And then I just used some of the ink colors that I used on the front to do some coloring here on the flowers. And then I added that piece of designer series paper at the bottom. So I just kind of did some off stamping to get the different colors there. But I love to do that, and I like to add stuff to the inside of my card. So there's the first design. Now the second design, I crack up because I must have pulled out 4 sheets instead of the 3 like I did on that set. So I was able to get more cards. So with this design, I got 5 using 3 sheets of that designer series paper. And then this one, since I pulled out 4, I was able to get 6. Now, I had more left over than what you see here, and I didn't want to waste that. So I created another video that I put on my blog with the dimensions and all that. And I will link that video also at the end and in the description below to just show you the other card that I created using this designer series paper. But here is the second design. And this one I kind of added another color of flower here than I did on the other one. And I just really like the way it turned out. And I did some off stamping when I was doing the coloring, because it's a stamp. It's this stamp here that you use for the coloring. You ink it up and then just stamp it in the middle, and that's how you get the coloring done. So I went ahead and, you know, kind of did different colors and different generation of stamping to get the different levels of color in those flowers. So I like the way those turned out as well. And same thing I did on the inside, except since I had a different color, I added that extra little color in there. And I love, love, love how these turned out. Was a fun sketch, and I really think these can make some really beautiful cards. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed creating it, and I hope that you will go find out how you can download the sheet load if you want to play along and join us in having all this fun that we do every month. And everything will be in the description below, so I hope you join us. Alrighty, well, thank you again for stopping by and seeing today's video. And thank you all who have subscribed to my channel. I a little over 700, and I hope to hit 1,000 soon. It's a slow process, but I sure hope that I can do that fairly soon. So I need your help to do that. So if you know of people who want to see these videos each month, share my video with them and ask them to subscribe. That would be so greatly appreciated. And for those of you who are subscribed, I thank you so much. I love the comments that I get from you all. You're just all so sweet and nice, and you just really encourage me. So I thank you all for that. Alrighty, well, there you go. And until my next video, remember, choose joy, and may God bless you all. Bye-bye.